brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Brothers coming and eat up scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Fernie's trading people, warriors game. All recent gaming, go race and pay top bean. Good morning, Dom and Louie. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. Wake up, it's a brand.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin! Crazy mornings where the internet went nuts, the cloud wasn't. What's up with that cloud thing that everybody was like, Twitter wasn't working, nothing was working? It's like, ah! But yes, here we are live, and let's get going with a good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon, even the crazy one. Wish you a beautiful and awesome Tuesday. What's up, chat? How you guys been? Let's see who's already in here, already talking. We have, Jesse James, he says he's first. Louis says, yo, downloading Outer Worlds 2. Nice. Have fun with Outer Worlds 2. I have not played it yet because, hey, I gotta say something. Even though I love my XPI crew, but damn it, I hate them sometimes. They told me, go play Ball X Pit. Why did they tell me go play Ball X Pit? Why did I listen to them? Why? That's the thing. Why do I keep listening to these guys? No, I'm hooked to the damn game. Now it's like I'm thinking like, okay, what do I have to do next? Okay, I gotta go in the game. Now I gotta go do this. I gotta build this house. I gotta unlock another character. Why did you guys get me playing this game? Oh my God, Matrix, what's up? Good morning to you, sir. He says, R.I.P. Barbie. Huh? What do you mean by that, man? Okay, what happened here though? My brother Joe E. Honda Phantom Kraken, Mr. Kirby, how you doing this morning? What's up, man? What's up? Why so serious? Yesterday in the end game, I found Big Money dead in the water. Damn. I don't know what happened yesterday with Call of Duty. Like, for example, we were all in the game, and all of a sudden it started to kick us all out. And I went into the multiplayer, and it was even kicking me out of multiplayer. I said, you know what? Today's not the day. So, I said, I'm put it to a side, I'll play another day. Shit happens. Louis says, that was why Epic Game Store was down. Yeah, there was something weird going on today. Something funky out there. Like, I couldn't grab the news. At least I had a couple things saved. Because yesterday was the Game Award nominees. I saw a lot of people be disappointed about it. I'm like, hey, you guys fell into that trap. I mean, what are you expecting? This is Jeff Keighley Game Awards. What do you think you're going to expect? Why do you think there's going to be an Xbox game being nominated on the damn show? I mean, I knew that was going to happen. But yeah, I'm glad you guys even enjoyed my videos that I did yesterday. That I did on, what's it called? I need to put these things up on the internet, though. Big Money doing his thing. Yep. Doing his thing. Yep. I mean, I showed the guys in the chat right out there that Big Money, fell into the water while we were going to go shoot down some bad guys. He fell into the water. And the other one was that he didn't even revive me. I was like, why didn't you revive me, bro? I said, why don't you revive me? He's like, oh, I was afraid of being shot. I'm like, Very disrespectful to not have a Valve nominated for anything. It's okay. I played the campaign of BO7 twice. Now I'm helping other people out, and I have to say, gameplay-wise, I had a lot of fun. Story-wise, I ain't got a fucking clue what was going on. Same here. I don't know what the... You guys hear that shit? Sounds like a bomb. The hell? I heard do, 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 do. Oh, whew. It's this thing. It's the doorknob. Oh God, I got scared for a moment. I was like, do I have a ticking time bomb or something? Jesus, yeah, it's running out of batteries. That's why. Holy smokes! I got scared there for one second. I was like, I was like, what the hell is that sound from? No, it's not the cell phone. I have a, I have a, yeah, chat. I have a, in my house, I have a secret room right there. That's my secret room. I have a secret room right there. So yeah, I had to put a lock on it. Important lock to it. And so I was hearing like for quite, I was like, what the hell is that sound from? I'm like, what is going on though? Like, is there a bomb ticking or something? Yeah. Seriously, it's like tick 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 tick. Paranormal activity says Google Poll. It could be. Are you? Hold on, let me fix her. Yep, her fingers. Okay. Let me fix you, baby, because you're kind of crooked. Sorry about that. I did not see you were kind of crooked. Maybe that's why you're pushing the buttons over there. There you go. Sorry, honey. Can you stop playing with that thing, please? It's really bothering me. It's like tick, 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 tick. I'm about to put my headset on. Damn, that was one scary moment. Ah, a secret room. Louis, do you have a dungeon? I have some important things in there. And maybe one day in the near future, I will show you guys what do I have in there. But basically, it's stuff from the computer, like some boxes and everything. I got my safe in there with important papers in there. I have a, oh, did the screen? Oh, why did the camera stay on her though? This is getting funky, guys. But either way, though, yeah, I got some cool stuff in that room. Yeah, nothing like bad or anything like that. No, no, no. Just got my safe to some people in there. Louis going all 50 Shades of Gray on us. No, it's too small. That room is too small to go to 50 or 10 or not. I don't think it even goes 1.5. No joke. It's so small, it's insane. So I can't go 50 all the way. But yeah, chat. Let's ignore the beeping. Let's ignore. Stop playing. Yeah, I'm telling you to stop playing around. I got to do a show. I know this is your time alone, but it's okay. Stop playing around. So we got a show to do. Hold on, my uncle's calling me. 1 second, chat. 1 second. Hold on. Dímelo, tío. Ajá. Ajá. Óyelo. Y yo saliendo ahora para la oficina. Poco yo estaba esperando a ti que tú me llamaras, tú no me dijiste nada. Yo me voy. Ah, cocho. Ah, no, pues entonces te espero. A las 2 vamos. Sí, vamos a salir a las 2. ¿Qué tú crees? O 2:30, está bien, como tú quieras. Está bien, perfecto, vamos a eso, ¿está bien? Ah, está bien, está bien. Mañana lo llevamos entonces. Está bien, perfecto. Pues mañana entonces lo llevamos, está bien. Ok. Ok, hablamos, tío. Bye, bye, bye. All right, sorry about that, chat. I had to tell him I was stepping out because he was about to come by. I was like, "No, I'm stepping out. I gotta head to the office." I had to, throw a little lie right there because at the end of the day, I couldn't have him come by here. He's gonna stop me for like half an hour. So, summary. Let's see now. Louis, important about the Steam machine. Whenever Steam is on hardware, it costs license fee to Windows MS to avoid it. The Steam machine uses Proton, which is Stream's own thing. Every game ever is boo. Boo? What do you mean by boo? Summary: Proton doesn't work. Some anti cheats, etc. Use and release guarantee. But that's weird though, because I look like you see, yeah, hell yeah. Wolverine. Heck yeah, man. I love Wolverine. But the thing was, Jacob, I remember I read about the Steam Machine that you can install Windows on it. Like you can install anything you want. But we're gonna have to wait and see about that because it's gonna if it's gonna have that on there, it's not gonna be a good thing because those anti cheat things and everything that have the issues and everything. I mean, you can't play those games right there. It's gonna be insane. So let's move on up, guys. Let's move on up. Like I said, we got a couple things we got to talk about. So let's start off with this. Like I said, these were the nominees to the Game Awards, and of course, I know a lot of people were disappointed, but me, I basically saw it. I was like, okay. And people try to troll me with this. I'm like, okay, like, what am I gonna do with this? Like, I basically do not care. What I mean by do not care is I don't care what gets dominated. I don't care what comes by. I mean, at the end of the day, all I care about is the damn game traders. And I hope he does it really short this time because usually it takes like 2 or 3 hours long. And and now the SBI guys told me, yeah, let's stream. I'm like, okay, we'll stream it. We'll go on ahead and stream it because heck, oh Lord, why the heck not? All right, chat, why the heck not? Let's stream it. Let's have some fun. But at the end of the day, it's too long. You can install Windows but Steam installed on the Steam machine. Use Proton only. Ah, damn, that's not gonna be good then. All Proton does is translate Windows. The reason some anti cheat doesn't work is that their kernel access and Proton isn't able to do that. Oh crap. Oh well. Good luck to them then. Adidas 20 member for 23 months economy class. Thank you for that, Adidas 20. That is fantastic. And like I said, we are talking a little bit of the Game Awards. Let me wait. Oh, here it is. Okay, perfect. Let me just share the screen real quick and let's get to it. So, yesterday was the famous, Video Game Awards announcement. Of course, all those PlayStation fanboys were sitting there just waiting for that, right then and there, so they can go out there and troll and be like, "Yes, we have a win! We have a win!" Because no Xbox games were nominated. Another year without any Xbox games nominated. And we're like, okay, who cares? I know some people try to care for this. Me, I'm like, bro, he already showed his true colors. I mean, at the end of the day, this man was out there, promoting PlayStation all the way, the PS5 Pro. He promoted that PS5 Pro like crazy. I mean, what do you expect from a guy who promotes the PS5 Pro like that? Seriously, what do you expect? You think that we're gonna see some Xbox games? Oh Lord, you gotta laugh at that. So let's see what the nominees are. Game of the Year, we have Claire of Skurs Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach. Yeah. Yeah, we all know why you wanted to put Death Stranding on there. We all know why. Man loves that Kojima. Yep, he does. So let's keep going. So, keep on going. So, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Haze 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Well, those were the Game of the Year nominees. So, I got a question for you, chat. What games would have liked to see on there? I'm being honest, though. What games would you like to see on there? Seriously, I mean, that's his list, though, for the Game of the Year. Best Art Direction, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, H2, Hollow Knight Silksong. Best Audio Design, Battlefield 6, Claire Obscure's Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, Silent Hill F. Best Game Direction, Claire Obscure's Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Ghost of Yotei, Haze 2, Split Fiction. Best Multiplayer, Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Night Rain, Peak, Split Fiction. Isn't Split Fiction on the Game of the Year, though? Why wasn't Split? You see, that's something I don't understand. Why wasn't Split Fiction on the list, though? I seriously don't get it, though. So, Louis, what does it mean that people who still want the home console experience for next generation? What does that mean, bro? Because here's the thing, though. The difference between home consoles and PC, for example, I mean, it's simple. When you get on a PC, right? You turn it on in order like to play your games. Like sometimes it could be on your what's it called in your and your desktop, right? You can go ahead and launch it. But either way you launch it, it opens up Steam before you launch, or it opens up anything else. So what they mean by the whole console experience is you plug in and just go to the game and just play it. You don't have to go through Windows. You don't have to go through none of that. That's what they mean by the console experience. So let's keep going. I'll get you Jacob in a second. So like I was going, best art direction, best audio design, of course. I mean, for best audio design, it's kind of hard. If I had to choose, it's going to be between Claire and Battlefield 6. Best game direction, Jesus. I mean, Claire obscures everything. Best multiplayer, best narrative. Okay. Best performance. Wow. I mean, bro, just put Claire obscure everywhere. Seriously. Best score music. Claire obscure Expedition to the 3. Death Stranding on the beach. I mean, it's everywhere. Best action. Doom the Dark Ages, seriously? All right. Where is Pigeon Sim? Yeah, why is what the hell is Pigeon Sim? You get the shit on people. Damn. Best action adventure game. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima got nominated on something nice. At least though. Best family game, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Frontiers, Mario Kart World. Of course, it has to be between Donkey Kong Bonanza and Mario Kart World, but okay. Best fighting game though. 2XKO, Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, Virtual Fighter 5 Revo. Best independent game, Slum, Ball X Pit, Blueprints. Of course, Blueprints will win, or probably Clair Obscur again. I don't know why they put Clair Obscur again and again and again. I mean, seriously, they should have taken out Clair Obscur and give it a chance to another person. Best mobile game, Destiny Rising, Persona 5 The Phantom X, Sonic Rumble, Unassuming, Pretty Dance, Wuthering Waves. Best ongoing game, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Mario Rivals, Helldivers 2, No Man's Sky. Probably Helldivers 2 will win this one. Best action RPG, Avowed, Close Mission 33, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, The Outer Worlds 2. Best racing game, EA Sports FC. Oh, best sports racing game / racing game. Okay, I read that wrong. All right. Best strategy game, Final Fantasy Tactics, Jurassic World 3. Let me see the alters. Tempest Rising. Best VR, AR game, Alien, Rogue, and Excursion. I would say Deadpool VR. Because, of course, Deadpool was on the show. Why not? Give it to him. They paid you, right? Minecraft movie. Splinter Cell, The Last of Us Season 2 until dawn. I mean, bro, it's got to be a Minecraft movie. Even though the movie sucked, but what I mean by suck, like, and community support, Baldur's Gate 3, Fortnite 2. I mean, I got to give it a Fortnite because with that Simpsons, man, you got to give it a Fortnite. Debut indie game, Taylor's Curry Expedition to 3, of course, is going to win that one. Games for Impact, Kazumi, Despolote, Lost Records, Boomer Range, South of Midnight, Wonder Shop, Best Esports Game, Counter Strikes 2, Dota 2. It's got to be Counter Strikes 2 because that's always number one. Be Esports Athlete, Best Esports Team, Content Creator of the Year. Where's Louis? I gotta be pound for pound the best content creator of the year. You see, that depresses me, man. Why can't Louis be there? Poor Lou. Damn. That breaks my heart, Chad. I should have been there, Chad. Why don't they have Louis on there? It's Caedro, Kai Senat. Moist Critical. I mean, okay. Change your mind. I mean, I don't want my name next to a person named Moist. I mean, who the heck calls themselves Moist? I'm making fun of, they already do good content, but Moist, though? Ah, hell no. Can you imagine? Moist, and then comes around Crazy Louis. Moist, Crazy Louis? Nah, hell no. Most anticipated game is 007. Come on, bro. It's Grand Theft Auto 6. That's I mean, come on, bro. But yeah, these are the nominees for the Game Awards. And like I said, though, when people got a reaction on what the nominees are for Game of the Year, I know some people were like, no Xboxes. Like, what do you expect? I mean, for years and years and years, you have seen this man go show you what he does prefer. I mean, no joke. No joke. My Fig, what's up, my Fig? Good morning. Yeah, where is Sean? Where is Dirt? Crazy Moist Louis. Hey, not like that. Thank God Silent Cypher ain't here, because if Silent Cypher was here, he would have picked on me all the way. So, all right. So, Louis, remember, you promised you would read my chat after looking at the VGA nominees. No worries, I'm going to get to it. So, let me see now. Louis, one certain game may work on Proton, but I'll take as one update misstep to make the game unplayable on Proton. Man, I did not know this was an issue, though. I really got to read into the Proton thing. J-Buck, I really got to get into that, because I'll be honest with you, like the whole situation with the Steam machine, I mean, if you can install Windows, I was thinking that if you install Windows, everything will work fine. But if now they're going to add to that this thing, which is having some issues, which I think, and I cross my fingers, to be honest with you, Jacob, I think, and I cross my fingers with this, that by the time the Steam machine comes out, they have fixed this problem. Because remember one thing I keep telling you guys about this, right? Um, we all saw that Sarah Bond came out there yesterday. She did an interview, right? We all see where we're headed to. We're headed to PC gaming nowadays, right? We're heading to that because PC gaming is pretty much the future of everything. I mean, everybody's heading over there and they're looking at it. Maybe that's why they delayed GTA 6 in order to throw it out there on PC, because of something that Strauss Zelnick said yesterday that I'm going to read about it pretty soon. But everybody seems to be heading out there. So the whole Proton situation, like I said, is going to take some time to work on. Same thing with Windows Gaming. Same thing with a lot of stuff that's happening out there. So I think, and I cross my fingers that by the time it comes by, they have fixed the situation, gotten it better for the people who buy the Steam machine. Games run fine. Let's cross fingers, man. Let's cross fingers, because it's insane. It's insane that they have something that blocks you from playing the game, especially inside of a system that is about to release, and probably is most of the games that all the people play nowadays. You know? Yeah. Why do you call me a stalker, though? I'm not a stalker. Damn. How come people call me a stalker? I don't stalk no one. No. GTA 6 will be the first three-time winner, the most anticipated game of the year when it comes to delays again into 2027. Damn. Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that, though. Sakura Miko, let's go. All right, you have someone you know, because I don't know who they are, though, to be honest, though. I need to check them out to see who they are. But Moist, dude, I'm like, nah. I mean, that Moist name is like, no. I mean, no. I know you're joking, Jacob. I know. Hybrids are all the craze, right? Um, Now, not PC. Interesting though. Yeah, it is kind of weird though, because I mean, you got the Nintendo that is like a hybrid little console, right? You got the Nintendo Switch you can plug in as a console, you can take it with you everywhere as a handheld, and it's a pretty cool machine though. Even though a lot of people don't like the games on it, and not only that, they overprice everything. Nintendo, don't come and sue me because I'm speaking the truth. You guys are fucking expensive. I love y'all, but don't sue me though. But yes, you guys are pretty expensive. But yeah. Louis stalks me sometimes, but it's okay. He's on. Damn. Fuck, keep calling me a stalker now. See, you see what the things I gotta deal with live chat. I mean, they call me crazy moist Louis, right? Because I made a moist joke, right? Moist, yes. Why is moist always so funny though? So I made a moist joke. They're calling me crazy moist Louis, and now they're calling me a stalker. God damn. No. so let's keep going, chat. Let's see what we have. What else we have to talk about? Like I said, we're already about the Game Awards, and I know that some people were disappointed, some people were sad. They did not see the ads, but I'm like, okay, that's cool. I mean, it's just a way to promote stuff. CML podcast? Ah, hell no, hell no. CML podcast? Nah. Like I said, thank God Silent Cypher ain't here, because he will be picking on me with the whole Morse thing. Louis, good news today. Hightail from a trailer to 2018 or 2016 from the Minecraft server Hypixels owners. They were canned by Riot, was sold back to its original owner. That's good news, though. I hope they get that thing out there and going. I only watch the Game Awards for the announcements. That's all we do. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what we do. We sit there, we watch the Game Awards for what's going to be announced. We sit there and watch the Game Awards for what's coming and everything. But at the end of the day, it's like Jeff, and I got to be honest with you guys, Jeff only pleases certain type of fans, right? He doesn't like for example, right? I'll be honest with you, right? Let me tell you what's hey, how am I the moon stalker? Damn. Ew. That sounds so wrong. Jesus. When Louis becomes new head of Xbox. No, I do not want that job, bro. Seriously, listen. If I had to be behind a company where I had to have like 1,000 bodyguards around me, nah, nah, nah. Because I mean, shit. I'll probably be fired the first day, man. I'll probably be fired the first day because I will be pushing a lot of stuff out there. I'll be like, hey, Sony, you want my games? No? Okay, fuck you. That'll be the first thing if you don't give me games back. And right there, I'll probably be fired right there. So, like I was saying, though, right? Nope. Let me charge this sucker. Got 10% of battery. All right, ready to go. See? The beep won't stop, though. Good. So, like I was saying, though, let me see what else chat's saying. Louis should expect Resident Evil 9 to come to Game Pass. No. Why should Resident Evil 9 come to Game Pass? Unless Microsoft worked a deal, that would be nice though, if they worked a deal. But at the end of the day, though, yeah. So like I was saying though, with the Game Awards, I mean, it would have been better to be honest if you would have like if you're a fan of Xbox, right? If you would have guys would have saw that there was an Xbox game being announced, we would have sat there and tuned in and said, "Man, well, let's see if they actually wins." We would be pretty excited because we root for that team, right? We want to see something happen. But when you don't announce it though, when we don't see it though, you know what happens? We're like, okay, it's the same thing as it was last year, the year before, the yada 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 yada, and we're like, yeah, we just don't care. We just okay. We're just gonna watch the show for the trailers, or we're not gonna sit there and watch. I'm just gonna wait for the next day when someone does those YouTube videos that they shrink the whole show into just the trailers that were shown, and that's it. And yeah, that's what we're gonna see. That's it, nothing else. Because at the end of the day, you kill that feeling. Because if we would have saw, for example, Avowed or South of Midnight, or did we see South of Midnight on there? South of Midnight wasn't anywhere, and those guys really put a lot of love into that game, though. Let me see though. Let me go down the list. Best audio. South of Midnight was not in best audio? Wow. Wow. Wasn't even in best game direction. Wasn't even in best narrative. Wow. I'm talking about the Game Awards in general. Why so serious? Like, for example, if they would have announced an Xbox game to be nominated for the Game of the Year, we would have sat there with all excitement and would have been like, yeah, all right, something good is coming. But he takes the excitement away because at the end of the day, we're like, okay, all right, that's your list, cool. That's all we're gonna see. We see Sony getting 20 nominations. Okay, nice. But again, why don't you put an Xbox game on there so the Xbox guys can go to your show and actually enjoy it? Because right now we're like, okay, I mean, a lot of us guys, behind the scenes, are like, oh yeah, these are announcements are good, cool. And what do we say? We're just gonna watch it for the trailers, and that's the truth. Like we just don't care who wins or not. Well, like I said, he only please a certain type of fans, but okay, cool. That's his show. He does whatever he wants. Whatever he wants. And he did not have Louis as best content creator again. Damn it. I'm heartbroken. But hey, let's keep going, chap. Oh, Lord, let's keep going. Okay, B Money should be nominated for Best Content Creator Promoter. Yep, that's true though. That should be Money should be promoted for Best Content Creator Promoter. Yeah. No. Best GTA 6 Promoter. I mean, Rockstar should be contacting him right now and say, here's the game, go ahead and play it. But the thing is, BB Money would be telling everybody, I got the game first than you all. I'm playing it, I'm finishing it, I'm the man, blah, blah, blah. He'd be telling us that. And, he actually give us like a little screenshot just to piss us all off. That's what B Money would do. He would get his revenge. B Money, no worries, I would have done the same thing. Because, a lot of us have picked anybody. Speaking of which, guys, I'll leave this to last. Okay, let me grab this one right here. Speaking of which, guys, let's go look at this right here because, hey, again and again for the 13 millionth time. I mean, everybody has been saying all the way that the Xbox is dead, that it died, is never coming back. But guess what? Sarah Bond comes back and says, Xbox President Sarah Bond, hardware is absolutely core to everything that we do at Xbox. Ah, so hardware is core. Nice, nice, nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff. So hardware is core. Sweet. That's good. That's good. So let's keep going, Chad. Let's read this real quick. Let me get this right here. All right. Rockstar's going to blame the next GTA 6 delay on Big B money not promoting it hard enough. Yep, I agree. It's all Big B money's fault. Yep. Chat, y'all listen. It's Big B money's fault because he ain't promoting it too hard. Pause. That sounded so bad, but either way, well, he was not promoting GTA 6 the way it should have been promoted. That's why it's been delayed again. Thank you for that, Big B money. It's all your fault, man. We hate you for that. Nah, I'm just kidding, Big money. We love you, man. We love you. We love you. So, like I was saying, though, for those who that are continually worrying about the future of Xbox hardware, chat, are you guys worried? I got a question. You guys worried? Because I ain't worried. I don't know why people worry about this because me, I quit worrying a long time ago. I don't know why people have to worry about this at the end of the day. Why should people worry about this? Right, chat? I mean, are you guys worried? I'm not worried. Why should I be worried? But okay, let's keep on reading. Be it a new console or a handheld or some sort of console like PC, further reassurance at hand. Unless you work in the video game media, the Xbox is dead shit. Is it stick or shit? I'll just say Xbox is dead shit. Is a click-driven gold mine, 100%. And a no wide-range interview with Future Magazine on YouTube, Xbox President Sarah shared a pretty affirmative statement. Hardware is absolutely core to everything that we do at Xbox. In an interview with Future Magazine, Ruth Yuma, if I butcher your name, I'm sorry, talks with President Sarah Bond in a conversation spanning her career and journey, and of course, Xbox. After discussing Xbox President Sarah Bond's early days at McKinsey and T-Mobile, why she worked in consulting and how she ended up at Xbox to talk about some other interesting subjects. Joey says, I'm worried about getting to. Whoa, Joey, I gotta tell you something. Listen, Joe. Let me tell you what my lunch is for today, man. Hold up, chat. Hold up. Let's interrupt this. We're gonna be talking food for a minute. You know me, I love food. That's one fact. Damn. But hey, real quick though, Joey, today. So on Sunday, I ordered some Tony Romas. Is it Tony Romas or no Outback or Tony's? I don't know. I think it's Outback or Tony. I remember which one of those hot wings. So every time I order hot wings, they only come like 4 or 5 hot wings or something like that. I ordered 2, so I can eat 10 hot wings. I got full with the first half of hot wings, so I'm saving it for today. So today I'm eating Tony Roma's hot wings or Outback hot wings with some rice. I already got my lunch set up. I'm ready to go. Yes. So let's keep going, chat. Let's keep reading what this is about. Hot wings, Joy. Man, I'm hungry now. Whatever. I have to think about hot wings, man. Damn. So, like I was saying. So let's keep going, chat. Ruth and Sarah talked about the resistance seen towards the current changes at Xbox and the broader industry, with Sarah admitting changing it is hard, 100%. But here's the thing, though. There's something between changing and evolving. They also talk about innovation. There you go. And Xbox Play Anywhere, where Sarah revealed that Xbox Play Anywhere users spend 20% more time playing games. Oh. During the interview, Ruth asked how Sarah thinks about the future of hardware as Xbox moves toward this Play Anywhere approach. Hardware is absolutely core to everything that we do at Xbox because we know that our most valuable players, the people who love Xbox, love the hardware experience, said Xbox President Sarah Bond. And so that is why we are working on our next gen hardware. It's going to be a powerful experience, and also and one that also enables people to take their library with them. You guys listen to that? So you guys don't have to worry about back compact because at the end of the day, it's coming with us no matter where we go. My darling, it's coming with us. All right, sorry about that, chat. Sometimes you don't get in that singing mood. But either way, though, let's keep reading. So, like I was saying, though, and that's what's really important here as well, is that we know that while people want to play the library absolutely on the console, they also want to be able to play it on PC or stream it around the cloud. And so the Xbox experience starts with the console, but then gives something to people that they can experience across all screens that they choose to bring in their library, their community, their identity, and the store with them everywhere they go. So, as much as the media side of the industry seems to really push back on the whole premise, I think there are lots of people that do valuable being to play wherever the hell they want. Look at the reaction of the Steam Machine, though. Also, if the Steam Machine is a console, why isn't the ROG Xbox Ally an Xbox? You tell me that one. Uh-oh. Who was the one who wrote this article, though? John? John Clark, man? I'm with you there, but hey, good luck, man. They're gonna come after you, John Clark. They're gonna come after you. I know you piss them off with that, John Clark, but good job at pissing them off. I love pissing them off too. They need to get even more mad than what they were, though. Get them mad. Are you reassured that the future of Xbox hardware is coming? Let us know in the Xbox era forums below. In the lively Xbox community Discord server, if you're looking to be a bigger part of the amazing community, that's either choice is a good one. Well, chat, like I said, though, again, confirm Xbox hardware is coming. Don't be scared. Like I always tell you guys, even though the media goes out there, tries to destroy Xbox, tries to diminish Xbox, tries to throw Xbox down the drain, tries to say Xbox sucks, Xbox is dead, Xbox is this, Xbox is that, Xbox killed your sub. Wait, Xbox killed your burger. Xbox took a shit on your head. Xbox, give me several guys. I mean, seriously, they come up with so much shit out there. Oh, Xbox fries your TV. Xbox blows up your living room. Xbox, spies on you. Xbox posts pictures of you. Yeah. Xbox, what else? What's the other one? Because there's like a ton of them out there. Xbox makes you a bad parent. Xbox does this. Everything that's bad, it's all Xbox's fault. Period. You get in a car wreck, Xbox's fault. You fart, Xbox's fault. You shit your pants, Xbox's fault. You fall off your bike, Xbox pushed you. Everything bad is on Xbox, 100%. That's how it is. So stop worrying, guys. Again, like I say, though, and I keep on telling you this, and every time I see these articles, I like to talk about them because I always like to tell my chat, listen, I know some people worry that there's not going to be any hardware. Until the company does not come out and say anything, do not believe what social media is saying because I do not know why they have an aim to destroy Xbox. Now you got a Steam Machine coming around the corner. Let's see how that goes. And already, I've seen a lot of guys, especially on WhatsApp, they're the PlayStation community saying, that thing's going to suck on everything. Me, I say, you guys are worried. I want the ROG Ally X, but they are sold out everywhere. I thought Xbox was dead. No! Man, they are sure as hell hard to find, man. They're sure as hell hard to find, man. Shit. Damn. No joke. I mean, I'm telling you this, though. The Xbox ROG Ally is even harder than to sell a PlayStation VR headset. No joke. It's even harder than that. To find one is harder than to sell a PlayStation VR. Not kidding you, because I know someone out there named Dirk Riggedy. He even said he was selling his for $15, and nobody wants it though. For $15, nobody wants that shit. God damn, imagine you trying to get that ROG Ally X, man. It's got to be hard. It's got to be hard. I mean, that was Dirk saying that. I believe what Dirk says though. They say Xbox is bad for developers, yeah. And guess what? The Xbox these days they even open up a Discord, to open up, they even open up a Discord to come together with the devs, to talk about development and everything, games on the Xbox machine for free. They open that shit up, no NDAs or nothing, for them to use whatever Xbox software is out there for them to try to bring the game to Xbox. Even Xbox did that. Like you can literally sign in and do this. I saw this in the news the other day, which is something. Let me see if I can bring that up. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that. Let me go. I think I saw this on Windows Central from Jess Gordon. So, is today Tuesday, chat? Yeah, today's Tuesday. So let's see now. Where is big old Jess? Here we go. What's up, Jess? Let's see where I can find this right now. I know he talked about something the other day, which is interesting. I'm reviewing. Okay, that's not it. Let me see if I can find it. Where is this? I saw this over the weekend though, chat. I mean, if I can find it, I'll show it to you guys. Oh wow. That's actually good news though. Boeing is using Microsoft Flight Simulator to help train pilots in a platform designed for lightweight devices. Wow, that's amazing though. Wow, that's good news though. Damn, I did not know that. That's pretty good news on Microsoft's side. Yes. You see, guys, Flight Simulator is so real that even it's training pilots. Damn. That's a good job, though. Let me see if I can find it. Where is this thing? I think the article got taken down. Ah, here we go. Found it. Let's read this chat because a lot of people don't give importance to this, but this is actually good news for the devs. It's actually good news for anyone who wants to sit there and make a game, though. If you want to give it a shot, here you go. Let me read this through real quick. So we have here. Found it. You see, Lou don't lie. Microsoft drops NDAs and publishes Xbox Game Publishing Guide, a massive step toward a more open Steam-like ecosystem for game developers. Microsoft is taking a page from Steam. The Xbox Game Publishing Guide is now public, NDA free, and accessible to everyone. So wait a minute, chat. Wait a minute. Hold up a second. I can do my Crazy Louie game now. Yeah. I can do my Crazy Louie game. Yeah, I can be like all buffed up. I got the dude shotgun in one hand, got the chainsaw in the other. But wait, that's damn it, that's this guy from Evil Dead though. Still, I don't care. Now, I'll take the Doom shotgun and Doom sword. I'll take that. And the checkpoint should be, after I go out there, slaughter everything, and every time you get to a checkpoint, Crazy Louie takes a shot and goes, ching, comes out of bright and shiny. Hell yeah, that would be. I'm telling you, I have the most crazy idea for a Crazy Louie game. Now the question is, would you guys buy it though, for $100? Nah, I'm just kidding. If I made a game, I would sell it for like $5 or $10 or something like that. It could be a nice little indie game, but $100 is a lot of money. I'm not GTA level. I wish I was, but no. Oh Lord. So like I was saying, let's keep reading. This is actually good news, for the devs. It's actually good stuff because they can go in there and seriously just any questions they have, they'll go ahead and ask. Louis again with him collecting Presidente beer. That would be nice. Dustin Lambert, boy needs to learn how to make planes that don't have the doors fly off. God damn. Dustin Lambert, don't be telling me that stuff because I gotta fly in December and I hate flying. There's nothing in the world I hate the most is flying. I gotta take some sleeping pills in order to fly. No joke. That's what I do. So here we go. In this week's Steam Machine announcement, one of the biggest core strengths of Valve massive PC store operation was often overlooked in this course. The Steam Machine looks like it won't be as powerful as the PS5 or Series X on paper, but honestly, it doesn't matter. Its biggest strength is arguably the Steam store itself, whose mature dev tools and open publishing practice has delivered a stream of mega rival indie hits that PlayStation and Xbox often only enjoy delayed access, if indeed they get access at all. Indeed, one of the key criticisms I often hear from game devs is trying to work with Xbox revolves around how difficult it actually get things published on Microsoft platforms. Microsoft has heard the feedback loud and clear and announced they start a variety of changes aimed to solve this gap. Nice. Microsoft revealed today that it is making its publishing criteria public for the first time since its inception over 2 decades ago. The new Xbox Game Publishing Guide will offer developers a variety of information about how publishing on Xbox works, all without the NDAs and embargoes of yesteryear. Boom! Nobody talks about this. They rather go ahead and trash Xbox. But look at this. This is beautiful, chat. This is a beauty. By opening our game publishing documentation, we're removing barriers to running and making it easier for teams of all sizes to understand what it takes to ship a game on Xbox. Microsoft X Stewart explained, whether you're a first-time independent developer or a seasoned publisher, you can now browse the guide freely, share it with your team, and reference it throughout development. Microsoft says they're improving access to its documentation allows people to plan, learn, and research process around Xbox console and Xbox PC development without the headaches of signing up and getting approved access. The more open approach should also lead to the an upswing of content on sites like YouTube as others help relay information as part of their educational content plans. Indeed, Microsoft has listed all NDA restrictions on the documentation too, meaning that people can create content around the publishing criteria discussing it within their communities or in the Microsoft Dev Discord. Let's go sign in then. Oh, wait, oops. Sorry about that. But yeah, you gotta do is click on that, you sign in. So Microsoft says it's public documentation for Xbox. Wait, I think I can sign in though. Let me see if I can sign in so that way I can learn some stuff. You know how to develop games, but ah, wow, already has 10,000 members. Nice. I accepted it. Yay! Everything. All right, next. Uh, skip. Why can't I keep just everything? Giveaway announcements. Oh wait, I can choose anything. You know, attacker art design, blah 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 blah. This is so cool. I'm actually signing into this thing. This is awesome. Yes, I am here, Chad. I am already inside. It's so simple to sign in. It's amazing. Adopt tag. Oh, you cannot wear the. Oh, I cannot wear it. Nice. I'm wearing it, chat. I'm wearing it. Wait. Oh, nice though. This is nice though. Like you can easily. It's that simple, guys. All you gotta do is click on it, and you head in there. I'm not kidding you. You just click on it, head in there, head into that Discord, and just start seeing what's going on. That's pretty cool stuff. I mean, that's a nice thing to do though for people out there, who wants to game develop. That's pretty sweet though. Microsoft says its public documentation from Xbox publishers will be updated in perpetuity to ensure that everyone has the most concurrent rule sets. The most recent updates includes onboarding info, wish listing details, pre-orders, and release configuration guidance. Xbox Insider Program and Xbox Game Preview System and new test services. Sweet. Microsoft has also released details on of October GDK updates for Xbox Publishing, showcasing improvements of the key keyboard APIs and other features to bring console and Xbox PC dev closer together. Microsoft is pursuing Xbox Play Anywhere as a means to help bridge the gap between Xbox Series X and S console games and PC users. Although the next gen Xbox is expected to be more PC like than ever, supporting full Windows. In a universe where Microsoft gaming efforts are aligning more closely with Steam than a traditional gaming platform, Microsoft can afford the for game publishing to be as close as laborious as it was in the past. I recently spoke to ID at Xbox, the Chris Charla, about the publishing situation on Xbox. The few interviews coming soon, but Charla noted to me that the first step is part of a bigger journey to enhance the onboarding process for getting games published on the Xbox console and PC ecosystem. Microsoft has heard feedback loud and clear from independent developers on how Xbox Online platforms often make it needlessly tough to get their games out there. Microsoft is exploring a range of investments to not only make the process easier technology, but also philosophically too. Discoverability about should also get a boost in line, and Microsoft ecosystem game developers also enjoy a better cut of the revenue, and the PC still upwards of 88% instead of the old school industry standard 70%. Enjoy a better cut revenue on the Xbox PC upwards of 88%. Yeah, that's good. Remember, guys, I mean, if you guys heard that rumor about that Microsoft wants to get just a 12% cut and let the devs get an 88% cut, that's actually happened. So that's a pretty sweet thing. Developers interested in shipping on Xbox or PC consoles are encouraged by Microsoft to sign into ID at Xbox over here and also join the MS Game Dev Studio. The Game Dev Discord around here. The new Xbox Game Publishing Guide can be read in full over here. So, like I was saying, though, it's something that's really sweet because at the end of the day, though, for these devs to have these problems, support their games on there, or these issues, or they can right then and there get in direct contact with any Microsoft exec or anyone that works in the development side of things. That's actually a pretty sweet thing for them to do. Good. I'm happy. That means we're gonna get more and more games pumped up to our library. That's a good thing. So yeah, I hope they keep on making it better for the devs. I hope they keep on delivering good stuff for the devs. So at the end of the day, we finally get some good stuff out here for our box. Besides the great stuff we have, but more cool stuff. Yeah, that's the proper word. So like I was saying though, On that one, I'm not sure which one that was. It was just completely vanished, and they never found it. Hmm? Oh, let me see now. 1.7% was the one that had a bunch of planes crashing a few years back, and is the most used plane for most airlines. It was a huge deal at the time that it was happening. Again, I'm flying, Dustin Lambert. Don't torture me like this. Don't torture me like this, Dustin Lambert. I know what I did to you, but why do you torture me like this? I'm flying soon. And if I see the 747, I'm going to be scared like crap. I wouldn't want to be on that plane. Man, this man is scaring me. You don't understand how much I hate flying. I seriously would rather ride a motorcycle than take an airplane. No joke. I would go through all the rough terrains. I would jump high hills. I'm not kidding you. I would do anything extreme on a motorcycle, but on a plane though, oh Lord, I'm scared of that thing. Developer Louis is already working on a UE5 game. Yeah, the Crazy Louis game. It should be called the Untitled Crazy Louis game. That's the title for my game. The Untitled Crazy Louis game. That's the title for my game. So don't take it from me. Hmm. Moving on up, Chad, because we got a couple things to discuss. I mean, this was an interesting conversation to have. I forgot about this last week, and I saw I was going to talk about it, this week about it because it's interesting to see that they're actually doing this, opening the source for the devs. So good thing we saw it, and that way, if you guys see devs out there that are looking, to work things on Xbox, or say, hey, put your game on Xbox. Here's the Microsoft Discord. Jump in there, go for it. We got to get more games on there. Yes, sir, we do. Ha ha. So moving on up, moving on up, moving on up. Here comes the big news, guys. Here comes the big news. Besides that, we got one more huge news to cover. But this is big news, and this is one that's interesting, though. And it's something that, I was having a discussion about yesterday. We're having this discussion yesterday on WhatsApp with a couple of friends with PlayStation, and we're saying that the delay of GTA could be hell wait, man, what's the serious? Why you gotta put BB money on there, man? You know what BB money would do? During takeoff, BB money would say, oh, I gotta pee. That's what he was gonna do, like he did in Call of Duty. He said, be right back, I gotta do something. That's what he's gonna do. While the plane is taking off, he said, be right back, I gotta do something. And then he goes back while the plane is taking off. That's what BB money would do. No, 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 no. BB money should not fly the plane because he gets too distracted though. Hell no. So, like I was saying, though, this is one of the big news I saw yesterday. I was like, wow, this is pretty good stuff. So let's read about it. Let's get into it. And that is morning, everybody. Been here since Louis' alarm went off. I couldn't type. No, my alarm. Oh, you talk about the little dee 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 dee. I think that was a ghost playing around though. Were you playing around with my shit? Yes, she was. She even looking at me. He will leave mid-flight. He'll probably take a parachute and jump out. He'll tell this is BB Money, right? This will be BB Money. He will open the airplane. He will go to the airplane door and say, "Hey, I got a girlfriend." Open the door and jump out with his parachute on. That's what he would do. So let's read this, chat. Let's read this. So Take Two CEO says consoles aren't going away, but gaming is moving towards PC. Interesting. Why is so focused on this though? On the PC route. It's weird though. Consoles as we know them only have the most two gens left. Nintendo will be the last one standing in the sector of gaming. Yes, sir. So this discussion is actually pretty interesting though, and something that I saw and I said let's read about it. Take Two Interactive, the CEO Strauss Zelnick said on Monday that although gaming consoles are not going away, the industry is moving towards PC in the next decade. I think it's moving towards PC and business is moving towards open rather than closed. Huh. Zelnick told CNBC's Squawk Box. But if you define console as the property, not the system, and the notion of a very rich game that you engage for many hours that you can play on a big screen, that's never going away. Sony said the current split between console and mobile is about even in the market, but mobile is growing more rapidly than consoles. Huh. Interesting. Is that why? I mean, Chat, is that why? Is that why? Reason Microsoft push this way, push the stuff that way, push over here, push over there. You know, remember all that? They're pushing it like you can play Xbox on your cell phone, Xbox on your tablet, Xbox on your Tesla, Xbox on your regular window right here, Xbox while you're in the toilet, Xbox while you're flushing the toilet. I mean, you can play anywhere Xbox though. Huh. Maybe that's why they're pushing it, huh? Ah. So now what Zelnick says is true though. I want to see those PlayStation fanboys go fight out Zelnick with what he's saying though. That'll be fun to see. So let's keep going. Like he says here, although gaming giants like Sony and PlayStation and Nintendo have remained focused on traditional consoles to a major success, rivals like Microsoft, Xbox have hinted, right, at more PC-based gaming for the next generation of hardware. Nintendo drones are worse than ponies? Hmm. I don't think Nintendo drones. Here's the thing about Nintendo, though, right? I don't know why people pick fights against Nintendo. Like Nintendo. I mean, those Nintendo guys just they don't even say a word. All they got to do is say here. Psh, that's it. And after they show you what they got, you can't argue with them. There's no arguing with them. Now the PlayStation guys, they always try to move the goalposts, but they just never win against Nintendo. Why do you think they don't talk to Nintendo? Why do you think they never go ahead and poke around Nintendo? Same thing with the PC guys. They try poking with the PC guys, but they fail because they're not going to win. They can't say their console's more powerful than PC. They'll be like, no. And they'll prove it to them and they show it to them, and then they'll be like, oh shit. Because basically they don't know that shit. Um, the Nintendo guys, I mean, I've never seen like a Nintendo guy jump over here and like pick a fight with someone on here though. I've never seen that happen to be honest though, in here. I've seen people talk about Nintendo or a Nintendo game on here, but promoting Nintendo stuff, but I never seen like pick a fight here or bother an Xbox channel or something like that. Like Nintendo guys don't pick fights though. It's people trying to pick Nintendo fights with Nintendo guys for some weird reason. Then they throw a fit. They don't get much reaction. Yeah, Joey's a Nintendo guy. Doesn't bother me. No, Joey is Kirby. I mean, I got a picture out there on Discord about Joey being Kirby and stuff like that. It's on Discord though, but that's how it is. So let's keep reading this chat because this is interesting. So it says here, right? It's kind of funny that people think about the console and PC as two different things. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella recently said in an interview with TBPN, "We built the console because we wanted to build a better PC, which could then perform for gaming. I kind of want to revisit some of the conventional wisdom." Gaming company Valve garnered a significant buzz last week after announcing the Steam Machine, a console PC hybrid that can run PC games on the television or as normal gaming computer. Expanding across Expanding access across PC and console handheld devices reflect a future built on choice, core values that have guided Xbox vision from the start. Microsoft Gaming Fields Phil Spencer wrote in the X congratulating Valve. Although Take-Two's most high-profile titles such as its Grand Theft Auto and Borderlands series are largely played, though console and PC, the company has invested heavily in its mobile segment after the mobile gaming industry rocketed during the pandemic. In 2022, the company bought mobile developer Zynga for 12.7 billion, dollars, the largest gaming acquisition at the time. The lofty purchase has since paid off with Take-Two's mobile division leading the company's revenue during the second quarter, despite the release of notable titles including Borderlands 4, NBA 2K26, and Mafia: The Old Country. Mobile games from developers like Zynga, Rolex, and Nordeus accounted for 46% of Take-Two's net revenue around the PC quarter, while consoles sold slightly less at 41%, and PC platforms contributed 13%. Shit. So mobile games beat PlayStation and Xbox. Wow, shit. Mobile, of course, is taken with you, it's repeatable, and it's enjoyable, as Alex said Monday. And I do think because it appeals to broadcast possibly audience, it will probably continue to grow more rapidly. The CEO said during the earnings call that the company expected that mobile unit to increase by around 10% in the next quarter. Although mobile gaming slowed down after seeing unprecedented highs during COVID, the market is seeing some reacceleration this year. Global mobile game revenue is expected to generate 108.8 billion this year, increasing 3.4% from last year, according to research from Newzoo. Console and PC are predicted to earn or combined 45.9 billion, 45% of the total gaming market. Wow. Wow. That's insane, chat. That is crazy insane. Look how much that shit's ready to generate. 188.8 billion this year compared to console and PC put together 45.9 billion or 45% of the total gaming market. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy how much mobile is generating. Again, why did I want to read this? Because maybe since the Steam Machine got announced, maybe they knew all this stuff was coming. Maybe the guys from GTA said, okay, let's take another year, let's get the PC build out there, and let's just throw out there the PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox, get the game everywhere. Maybe that's why they delayed the game, because it's interesting to read this. Really interesting to read this. And he knows that PC gaming is growing. He knows that mobile gaming keeps on growing, and yeah, and consoles, even though they generate what they generate, though, but he knows that you can't have nothing closed anymore. You gotta have it open. Just like, guess who's doing that though, chat? I mean, PlayStation has really opened up. They have. Yep, they have really opened up. Yeah, they have opened a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Xbox is the one that's open up. Xbox is the one who has been sending everything out there. Xbox is the one who has been kicking butt with this idea. And hearing it from a guy like Strauss Segnick coming out there, talking about this is interesting because you know why? This man, no joke. I talked about this yesterday, right? This company, like someone was saying that GTA needs PlayStation. And I was like, why do you think GTA needs PlayStation though? I mean, bring that into argument though. Why do you think it needs PlayStation? Well, because PlayStation is the one place the game, and blah blah. I'm like, bro, on Xbox they gave Grand Theft Auto 2. It's always on the top five list. This game on PlayStation and on Xbox is always on the top five list, always. And they're like, well, they're prioritized PlayStation even more than Xbox because the trailer of the second one was shown on PlayStation. That doesn't tell me shit. Oh, that's telling me they wanted to show the game on the PlayStation console. That's all it told me, but nothing else. Where do you guys get these ideas that they're prioritizing on PlayStation? Because right now, Charles Setling even came out and said, what is he prioritizing in? He's not like, enough of being closed, let's open up. He said it out there. So if he's ready to open up, put his game pretty much everywhere he can so people can reach it and play it, he's on the right track. And guess who's been on that track? Microsoft has. Jesus, I mean, seriously, they always, like I say, they always try to shame Xbox for everything they do, and they don't understand what's happening. But yeah, you got a guy like Strauss Sednick who literally, all he's got to do is go to Rockstar, put the trailer on the Rockstar YouTube, and breaks records like insane. I mean, no joke. Rockstar is a video game. I mean, not Rockstar. GTA as a video game with Rockstar just showing that trailer. That thing generated them so much money, just that trailer. It's insane. How many views did they get, though? Just on that. I mean, let's go look at it right now on YouTube right now. Let's go look at the GTA trailer. YouTube.com. GTA 6 trailer. Let's go see the first trailer that came out. And they posted it on the Rockstar website. This trailer was 1 year ago. 1 year ago, and it generated 269 million views. Wow. Wait, what? Hold up a second. Oh, fan made. Okay, I was like, wait, what? New trailer came out, but it was a fan made. I was scared though. This is a fan made concentrator. Okay, fan made. Okay, but yeah, but all they gotta have to do was post it, and they have 269 million views. 269 million views just on that. Just on that. Incredible. So does that tell me that they need like marketing or anything from these consoles? No. I mean, if they want to pay for it, because I can imagine how expensive it's going to be to have PlayStation say, okay, hey, bro, like for PlayStation to say, hey, we want to promote your game. I mean, that's going to cost them a lot of money. Seriously, it's going to cost them a lot of money to say, let me promote your game. I mean, I can imagine Jeff Keighley would love to have Grand Theft Auto, show his trailer on his showcase. But the thing is, you got to pay Jeff. But I think in this time around, Jeff has got to pay them to show that game on there. No joke. That tells you how powerful Rockstar is. I mean, they've become mainstream, guys. They become mainstream. No joke. This trailer alone generated all those views. Damn. They already told you we don't need to show you on an Xbox showcase. We don't need to show it to you on PlayStation showcase. We don't need to even show it to you on the Game Awards, which is probably one of the most viewed things out there. The Game Awards, no joke, it's probably one of the most viewed things out there on YouTube. No joke, it is. They don't need that. All they got to do is okay. Let's put on the Rockstar YouTube channel. That's it. Boom. You'll see people drop in. God damn, 269 million people viewed that trailer. Holy shit. And like I said, jumping into this article that I saw yesterday, I will say, you see, this is interesting because at the end of the day, he knows that it's time to open up. We can't have things closed anymore. They can't. They can't just stick to like one box or two boxes. They got to have it everywhere for people to have access because lately, everyone is gaming on different devices. It's not anymore that a console is your main device now. It's not. It's just not anymore. James Goodman says PC really so you can't keep that hassle. Why do you say PC really sucks? I mean, if people know how to handle a PC, it doesn't suck. I mean, we gotta be honest though. I mean, if people know how to handle it, it doesn't suck. For a lot of people, it does suck. But for example, me, I was pissed off with Doom the Dark Ages. It took me 45 minutes to launch because I had to update the drivers. But listen, now I see on my windows when it pops up, you got to update the driver. I'm already updating my drivers. No joke. I'm boom, 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 updating so that doesn't happen again, right? Because I see the pop up. Because like I said, I learned from that. But at the end of the day, though, once you start running it, it feels good. It feels good. Like I haven't had like issues. The only issues I had, like it took me 45 minutes because I had to download the game, decompress the game. Why Game Pass trending? I'll tell you why I need energy. I'm gonna jump into that. But that's because, like I said, some people find it a hassle, right? But at the end of the day, once you get used to it, it's not a hassle. But along the way, though, remember one thing: if Xbox is going to have the next machine like that, you got to get rid of a bunch of stuff and make it easier for people, like to update everything and just make it one thing in general. That's it. That's the thing that you got to keep that PC updated, and it sucks. And sometimes the updates mess up your Windows too. It's annoying. PC Game Pass is a better deal. ATM, yeah, that's another one. PC Game Pass is great too. It's great too. Yeah, I mean that's like I said. So that's people's personal opinion about stuff. Same thing with consoles though. Like people have personal opinion about consoles too. So this is why Game Pass is trending. You guys ready for this? This is some good news for us, guys. This is good news for the Xbox, guys. I tell you why this is good news because at the end of the day, guys, this is fantastic. Why is this fantastic, guys? Oops, what did I do wrong? Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Let me go grab this again. I thought I copied it and pasted it on here, but no, it didn't do that for me. Man, I need to get another screen. So here you go. Got it. So I got it right here. Let's go. Got it right here. Tarnished Gamer says people who think PCs suck are kind of the minority these days. It does require a high ceiling of knowledge and constant to maintain, but the price is to pay for having the best graphics. Here's the thing, though, right? When it comes to like when people argue with me about graphics, though, these days, and I gotta tell you something, right, about graphics. I grew up in the 3-bit era, right? I grew up going through 3-bit, 8-bit, 16-bit, 32 bits, 64-bit. I was Atari Jaguar, right? It was 64 bits about or something like that. I don't know. But I went through all those bit phases, right? And when I look at graphics right now, I'm like, wow, look at the detail though. The detail's nice. You look at it for like 5 or 6 minutes when you're in gameplay, right? You look at those details. Like for example, when I started to play the new Call of Duty game, right, and finish that campaign, which is really good. What I mean by really good is that I have fun with the friends though. It was really good with friends, right? But if you ask me story wise, I don't know what the fuck was going on, but it was fun to play. The campaign co-op was a pretty good idea, but at least the story should have kept up the pace as the gameplay goes. But that's how it is though. But graphically, I was like, wow, this looks amazing. And that was like the first 10 minutes. Then after that, it was all hell break loose. I mean, I was taking down robots, I was taking down bad guys, I was taking down all this stuff. That's what I did in the game. I didn't look anymore at graphics though. And that's the point about graphics though. Graphics are nice, but if you're gonna play the game, you're not gonna focus on graphics, you're gonna focus on beating up the bad guy. That's what you're gonna focus on. Now if it's like a detail thing or everything, I mean it's nice though. Like it's one of those games where point and click or something like that you get to actually really look at the detail, and that's a whole different story. But if it comes to action games, if it comes to beat 'em ups, anything like that, I mean, all you're gonna do is want to play the game and just have fun. Fighting games too, graphics look nice. Like for example, the MK1, beautiful graphics. But once you start that fight, once you hear fight, man, you're not focused on. Let me see if look at that tree, look at that bird, but the other guy's coming up to you, kicking your ass. Nah, you're not gonna focus on that, man. No way. No, you're gonna kick that guy's butt. Come here, kicking your butt. So this is what's trending, guys. This is what's trending with Game Pass because hey, we got some big, massive news. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. This was massive, big, and news. And here we go. So with Game Pass these days, guys, we're getting something huge. And the huge thing we're getting is right here, baby. Right here. Marvel Cosmic Invasion, that beat 'em up is coming to Game Pass. And not only that, chat. Not only that. Guess what? It's a Xbox Play Anywhere. Xbox Play Anywhere. Yeah, it's massive and big. Oops. Pause. Please, Lord, tell me it's not Sever's not in here. Please, Lord, tell me it's not Sever's not in here. Yes, he's not here. Whew. Ah. Well, that is the big, huge news. We're getting Marvel Cosmic Invasion in Game Pass, guys. That's huge. We're also getting the Crew Motorfest. We're getting Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault. It's coming to PC. Monsters are coming, Rock and Roll, PC, and handheld. Nice. Marvel Cosmic Invasion is going to be Xbox Series S, PC, handheld, and cloud. Banishers. Banishers is a pretty good game. I heard really good stuff about Banishers, so it's a good game for you to download and play, so go ahead and play it. Kill It with Fire. Ultimate Premium, I don't know what that one's about. Gotta take a look at it. It's coming out Ultimate Premium, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and cloud. Lost Records. I cannot see the rest in there, but if someone could read that for me because I'm kind of blind right there. Ultimate Premium, Xbox Series X and S and cloud. Premium, Culebra, Social Limbo. It was already on Game Pass, guys. I already told you guys this game was made by some Dominican guys. Download it, give it a go. It's a simple, fun game. Seriously, go ahead, download it, give it a go. It's made from Dominican fellows, so yes, I promoted it several times. Try it out. And Revenge of the Savage Planet is dropping into premium also. But chat, having Marvel Cosmic Marvel Cosmic Invasion in there is massive. I saw this game, I was waiting for it, and now it's coming to Game Pass. Woohoo! Am I gonna buy it? That is the question. Should we buy it, chat? Should we go ahead and buy this sucker? Should we or should we not? Guess what? I'm buying it because a it's a Xbox Play Anywhere title. So when the time comes, I get my handheld, and if it's not on Game Pass anymore, it's anywhere. I can play it wherever the fuck I want. I'm installing Monsters. You're hooked on that game? Which one is Monsters? Real quick, let me go see. Monsters are coming. Nice. Really? You're hooked on that game? Sweet. You know what I'm playing? Ball X Pit. Man, that Ball X Pit game, wow, is fucking amazing. I'm so hooked up in that game. I started playing it last time. I was like, oh wow, man, and getting those cool weapons fusion and everything. I was like, yeah, this is fantastic, man. I'm telling you, these indie games are cooking, man. These indie games are cooking. These indie games are cooking. I mean, seriously, I took a break from big AAA games. I really gotta finish. I keep forgetting I gotta finish Expedition 33. You know what? I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna finish it before November ends. I gotta finish that game. But at the end of the day, though, these indie games are cooking it. No joke. They are cooking it. Like I said, Banish is also a good game. That Moonlighter, I heard good stuff about it. But yeah, I want to know what Kill It With Fire is about, though. The Crew Motorfest. That's a cool card game to play. Jet skis and everything, right? You have one more player to unlock on Ball X Pit. Oh man, that game is so much fun. I killed my first boss yesterday, though, and the skeleton boss on the first level. I know. Chad, I'm giving you spoilers. Sorry about that, but man, it's just so much. You got to see the boss and understand who's skeleton boss. It's a skeleton though, but I won't tell you what he does though. But at the end of the day, though, it's fun. DNG says, I wonder if Xbox is gonna have a deal on Black Friday. I don't know. They should though. They should got a good deal out there. They should have it though, because I mean PlayStation really has a good deal out there. I gotta say though, whenever PlayStation does something good, we gotta say it, right? I mean for Black Friday they got a pretty sweet deal. I mean we gotta speak the truth. They brought in a sweet deal, so let's bring it on up. So you're PlayStation guys who want to buy a console, right? It's actually a pretty good deal to be honest though. So it says PlayStation confirms. Let me put this right here. PlayStation confirms its Black Friday deals, including $100 off PS5 consoles and PSVR 2. Oh, that's right. They have a goal. Yeah, that's why they're cutting off the price. Yeah. PlayStation Portal, those who's controlling all this actually will be also discounted. Oh, they have that goal. They're trying to sell stuff because they haven't sold as much. According to official PlayStation blog, this year's Black Friday deals will start on November 21, and we'll see heavy discounts on all PlayStation 5 consoles on all PlayStation Direct website were available. The PS5 Standard Edition, PS5 Digital Edition, and PS5 Pro will see their prices drop by $100 in the US, with discounts of between 100 and 115 in Europe, depending on the model. In the UK, the PS5 standard PS5 Pro console will be 90% off. 90, I say 90% off. Sorry about that. £90 off. Where the PS5 Digital Edition will be 135. Is it euros or pounds? Am I getting it right? Or euros off? The full list of Black Friday console deals in the US and Black Friday follows. All right, so the PS5 standard edition is 450, and now it's dropping to 389. Is it? Am I saying it right? Oh wait, my bad. Was 549, 550, 550, and 480. Okay, PS5 digital console is 399, 349, 294. Was 500, 500, 500, and 430. PS5 Pro 650, 700, 609 was 750, 800, and 700. So at the end of the day, though, this is actually pretty sweet from them, though. They're doing those Black Friday deals and starting from November 21st. Like I said, they have a goal on how many consoles are going to sell. But it will be interesting to see that if Xbox does the same thing. Oh, Safo, no, Safo. We have a good discussion today, though, Safo. I'll make it simple. We have Marvel's Cosmic Adventures dropping in. We have Cosmic Invasion. Sorry about that. Marvel Cosmic Invasion dropping into Game Pass, and it's also an Xbox Play Anywhere title. That's some massive, big news from Xbox Game Pass. Boss, I know. That's a massive and big all put together, but yes, we're getting that good news in it. We're also, we talked about earlier, Sarabon reconfirming again hardware. We've also talked earlier about a thing that Microsoft did with its publishers, with its video game developers. They open up a Discord for you people to hop in, and now everything is open. Now, if you want to go in and develop a video game, it's open for you. If you want to put your game on Xbox, just like how Steam has it, they decided to open up with no NDAs, no nothing, for the devs, to work on publishing games on Xbox. So that's something pretty sweet that I saw last week. I'm going to talk a little bit about it today. Read through it, and it was pretty nice. Though I even jumped into Discord. Though I'm in the Discord right now. With them about everything. I just joined it. It's That's how simple it is. Jump in there and just join it. Yeah. We got the rules right here, which is nice. Introducing yourself to the community. You got a whole bunch of people in here. Yeah, let me say hello. Hello. Saying hello to everyone in the community. Nice. So let's see what's next. Share your game dev origin story, connect with fellow game devs, and read the rules. Yep, there you go. Yeah, that's how it is. I mean, you can jump in there and just do everything. Pretty sweet though. I mean, if I don't know if I'm gonna get kicked out though, because I'm not a game dev though, but it's a nice feature, to see that's on there for the game devs to hop in there and talk about the games and everything. So yeah, pretty sweet deal. And also, what else did we talk about, chat? We talk about something that Strauss segment said about how it's opening up to several places, on how mobile has dragged in a lot of money, and that that PC is aiming to be the future, to get the games on there. And I put out a theory that I heard a discussion from my friend Diego yesterday. He said that the game probably delayed GTA 6 in order to drop it to PC. Because now we got a Steam machine out there that could be heading to, since it's heading to the living room, that could be that we can get you probably could get the game onto Steam though. That's probably delayed it for a whole year. I mean, day and date, get it on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. I mean, that would be a sweet thing for them to do if actually it does happen. So fingers crossed with that one. And the last thing we talked about was right now, as our PlayStation, is putting a good deal for the PlayStation bundles, reducing the price for people to get it. Pretty sweet, because someone asked me on chat, is Xbox going to do it? I don't know. I hope they do, though. Leaving November 30th, Barbie Project Friendship, Lords of the Fallen, Octopath Traveler 1 and 2, SteamWorld, Build Xbox. I'll post on everything, laugh aloud. No, it's leaving. No, 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 no. It's leaving. I gotta finish that Barbie game. We were playing this on here, but did not get around it. Totally forgot about Barbie though. Damn it. Now I gotta rush into it. Well, that's basically the news of today, chat. I mean, anything you guys want to discuss about, I'm here and ready to discuss anything you guys want. Please bring it to subject, whatever you guys want, and we'll have some fun because, yeah, we just covered all the news that was out there. Good stuff, chat. I mean, like I said, listening to Strauss's opinion about that. Um, yeah, insane. The games that are leaving on the Xbox One channel. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's insane, though. It's insane. It's insane though, but it's that's the thing about Game Pass though. I mean, they give us so much. At the end, we know that games leave though, and it sucks that games leave. But at the end of the day, though, you got a chance to purchase it with a discount. You got a chance to keep it if you want to. It's not like they're going to disappear off the box because they're there though. But it's good though. At the end of the day, it's good because we have had time to play those games and finish them if we wanted to. That's a good thing though. If we want to focus on the game to finish it, we will go ahead and do it. So it says here, predictions of partner preview. Okay. No, it's predictions. Okay, let me see. What games should they partner up with? And well, I keep hearing sounds in my house today. Are you mad at me today, lady? Because I mean, earlier today, oh, that was another thing, Safa, you missed about. Earlier today, I have a special room for me, right? Pause. That sounded really bad. I have a secret room, right? and everybody was saying that was a 50 Shades of Grey room. I was like, no, it's too small. It's not even a 1.5 grades of shades of gray in there. Nothing. It's too small. It's a little closet though. I mean, to be honest with you, that's how big it is. Right there. It ends right there where the wall ends. That's how big that room is. That's how big. Yeah, and the other door is the bathroom. So yeah. So there, I have a special doorknob because I got a safe in there. I got to keep it safe, right? So that special doorknob was making beeps, like beep, 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 like somebody was punching. I was like, "What the hell is that sound from?" I thought it was a ticking time bomb. No joke. I thought something was going to blow up today. I was like, "What is that? A bomb inside my house? Is there something weird going on?" But yeah, once I checked, it was that. I was more calm because it was weird. It's like tick tock, tick tock. I was like, "Oh, something's about to blow up." And even chat heard it. So my prediction for the partner preview though, because that's the thing though, chat. I don't even know if I'm gonna be here for the partner preview, which sucks. I want to be here, but yesterday, I was talking to the missus and I asked her, I was like, hey, we gotta go somewhere. We gotta head out of town on Thursday. Like I gotta go to where she's at because we gotta go visit some person that's out there that is a really good friend. And he's making a party, and he kept on saying, "Is Louis gonna come? Is Louis gonna come?" And he asked 100 times if I'm gonna go. So I really gotta go and visit him because the last time I saw him was a couple, 3 or 4 months ago, and he's asking me to go back there again and again and again and again. I mean, he asked like 100 times, so I gotta go. So yes, I won't be here for the partner pro preview though. But what are my predictions? What I think I'm gonna see? Um, so what am I going to see for the partner preview chat? I mean, what would I like to see? I would like for them to sign up, make a deal with Ilphonic. I mean, I want that Halloween game out. If it comes to Game Pass, it'll be fantastic. We all know about Fatal Frame, right? I know Fatal Frame has been talked about on PlayStation. It's been talked about on Xbox on multiple showcases, right? I mean, I want to see if they can also make a deal with Fatal Frame and drop it in the Game Pass. That'll be also fantastic. If not, I'm buying it. Either way, I'm going to buy Fatal Frame because I'm going to play it. And the Halloween game, of course, is Ilphonic. I mean, Miles works there, and I support Miles 100%. Hell yeah, I will go ahead and buy the game. If even though it comes to Game Pass, I will go ahead and purchase it. Um, but what else I'd like to see though on the partner program? Interesting. Hmm. I know there's a lot of AAA and indie games coming out there. I want to see, of course, if they actually show the Silent Hill 2, the remake that got published on PlayStation last year, and since it's a year later, I want to see it dropping by now on Xbox. So it'll be nice to see it if it comes out in the partner preview, and it's about the damn time for them to show it because we had Silent Hill F that dropped by in September, so it'll be nice if we get that sweet update though. But yeah, Stellar Blade, that's another one that'll be nice though. Now the question is, will we see a PlayStation game? Oops, I forgot to do the cool drama. It wasn't open though, but yeah, will we see a PlayStation game? That would be interesting. Can you imagine if we see all PlayStation game? Like we could see Spider-Man being outside. Oh Lord, I mean I'll be laughing my ass off. And that day, if that does happen, man, I'm telling you, Chad, even though I'll be out of town, but I'll be watching it through my cell phone. I'll watch it through my cell phone, see what's gonna happen or anything that's announced. If I see that a PlayStation game is announced, I'm gonna be just eating my popcorn and just watch everyone just go crazy. So yeah, to be honest, I'll be sweet. I'll be sweet. But what are your predictions, Chad? I mean, well, I would like to hear what you guys like to see drop in the partner showcase or get seen in the partner showcase. Seriously, I would like to see that. That'd be nice. I would mind a TCG card shop. Oh yeah, the TCG. Yeah, that would be so cool. Of course, they have to show that one. I mean, I'm happy about that one too. I'm happy about that one too. Would be nice, but I don't think so. Sony hasn't learned anything. I mean, I'll tell you something. With that last with the last thing they showed us, right? They showed us the other day that that they were doing really well with Helldivers 2. So it'll be interesting to see if they actually do drop a game on there. Why the heck not? It'll be nice to see though they actually do something. TCG card game simulator coming to Xbox One. Yeah, that's a good one though. That's already on PC, but it'll be nice for us to get it. I'm like I said, I'm already playing Market Simmons from the same guys, and it's a really fun game. But yeah, TCG card game is gonna be fun as hell. I know a lot of people are gonna jump in there and have fun with it. Um, so let's see what else. Where's the control to the AC? Because it's getting pretty cold. I think we will see more games for Japan. Yeah, I think so too. Though more games for Japan, more games for from that region will be nice to see. Will be nice to to get, and will be nice to have. That'd be pretty nice though if we get that right there. Hold on, I'm seeing a Funko Pop again. Man, Funko Pop, you're making me be poor though. Funko Pop Entertainment new Entertainment Earth exclusive. The Last of Us Bloody Joe Miller Pop. Oh, we should get that one. Hell yeah, get Bloody Joe. Pause. That sounded so weird though. Hmm. But what else? I mean, chat. What would you guys like to see though? Seriously. Let's see now what's cooking. I'm still watching some more stuff. In other words, okay, let me see now. Ooh, Battlefield 2042 and 8 others are leaving PlayStation Plus too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's games leaving PlayStation Plus. No! No! Uh, oh, Lord. So much fun stuff. Ah, man, and yet they say, hey, the games leave on Game Pass, you gotta catch up and play it. But hey, PlayStation does the same thing too. I mean, if you don't play them, you gotta catch up to it and finish them, right? Yeah, that's how it is, though. Ooh. Let me see what else. That's the first devs caught. Uh oh. Damn, Gabe Newell's got a lot of money. He just bought a yacht, a $500 million job with a basketball court on it. Who in the blue hell gonna play basketball out in the sea? But okay, I mean, cool. Not yet, not yet. In a while though, not yet. Why so serious? We still got like 25 more minutes. Come on, come on. We still got some. We still got some time. Oh man, some articles I saw out there. They're like, well, I mean, look. Again, I keep seeing this all the time. It's like they're looking to make Xbox a winner on the Game Awards. I mean, I saw this yesterday. Two of the year's Game of the Year nominees on the Xbox Game Pass, and several nominees in other categories are too. God, why do you guys always trying to look for Xbox to win in the Game of the Year award? Stop looking for that win. I mean, you know how that guy is. Seriously, I don't understand why they want to be so bad. Like they want that win. Like that would be the big win for Xbox. Like I said, I mean, it's his loss. I mean, if he cannot put an Xbox game being on on the winning list, right? At least for the Game of the Year nominee. Because listen, this year Xbox alone has some great, fantastic games. They have had a bunch of them. I don't know why. Not one of them was on there. But should I be butthurt about that? No. Because at the end of the day, though, I mean, why? Why am I gonna be like, oh, go out there and cry? Oh Lord, it's not on there. Look, that's how he is. If you guys don't understand that, well, I'm sorry though. I mean, you gotta understand that. And that's the thing, though. I mean, he's giving it to Death Stranding 2. I don't think he's gonna give it to Death Stranding 2. I mean, if he gives it to Death Stranding 2, that'd be so obvious. That'd be crazy obvious right there. And even though we don't know how he is, of course, but that would be really obvious. I think he just put it on there because he wants to have Kojima like always on the Game Awards. Though he needs to have Kojima on there no matter what. He needs to have on there for Kojima to come out and speak, say a couple things, take 30 minutes off the show because literally I don't know why they call it the Game Awards. You call it just the Kojima Awards. But I don't know why people are trying like to promote and find a way to put Xbox in the Game Awards. Seriously, I always say this, Shannon, is the truth. No matter what, the game of the year is the one you choose. And that is something like after the Game Awards go by, seriously, we can do like our very own, game show and talk about chat. What is your game of the year this year? Or what was the one you chose? Or which one was the clear winner for you? That's how it is. He's going to do everything he can to shoot more the war to his. I mean, if Kojima wins, we'd be like, "Whoa, that's obvious." We seriously would say that's obvious. We all know that the PlayStation fans will go out there and say, "Yay! We won the game of the year," like always. But at the end of the day, though, I mean, it's kind of weird. When the game came to Xbox, right? When Death Stranding came to Xbox, they said, "Oh, that was a Kojima decision." And then after Death Stranding 2 came out, we saw Nib. And I even have an episode on this. I don't know, Saf, you remember that? Remember that episode I did? I think FarQ did the thumbnail, though. That was pretty funny. That I even put it on the title that it's a Sony game that already went to Xbox, though. Because, I mean, all of them were saying that um, that this game is actually, a Sony game. And I was like, but wait a minute. Last year or during the year, was it last year when they announced Death Stranding coming to Xbox? When they announced that, they were like, well, that's Kojima's decision. But wait, now it's a Sony game. I'm trying to understand. Is it Kojima or is it Sony, though? Interesting. So, you know how I know Yote was nominated. Yeah, that was another one. I was actually weird on that one. Like, why didn't Yote get nominated for the game of the year? But okay. But it's hey, at least he's got the supposed Sony game on there, which is Death Stranding 2, which is at the end of Sony fan. Oh, sorry about that. They're really happy about. They really are. So here you go. Marvel Cosmic Avengers coming day one to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate on December 1. Yes, sir. I can't wait till December 1st to play this. Ooh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Yes, yes. I cannot wait. Yes, yes. Well, oh no, Gabe isn't playing b-ball. Laugh aloud. I was like, that's weird though. It's for his kids though. Ghost of Tsushima get nominated because everyone forgot it was even released. Oh, damn. That is so true. That is so true. I have talked about that so many times. I have mentioned that. Oh no, I buy the same one. It's strawberry, watermelon, peach. I buy the same one every year. Every time I go to the store, I buy the same one. If I find the blue one, I'll get the blue one, which is peach. But this one is strawberry watermelon. So let me see now. So basically, in the news out there is all the Game Awards, is everything that's on there. But yeah, now we got Cosmic Invasion coming. That's fantastic for us, guys. Ghost of Tsushima will come to Xbox and Microsoft asking for survey. It could. I mean, listen, right now, I keep on telling you guys, I'm in the spot where I say never. Because lately, it's a never say never thing, right? I mean, I cannot be that guy that says, "Oh, this is not going to happen. This is not going to come out true. This is not going to, to be there." But yeah, what will your reaction be? The Half Life trailer gets if Half Life 3 gets a trailer in the future, Louis. What would be my reaction if that happens? I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'll be happy as hell because man, I thought I was gonna grow old and die, and after I died, we're gonna get. I mean, if I do get old, I mean, we don't know. But pause. Knock on wood. I hope I get old, really old, and still be healthy and fine, right? Um, but if it comes out, I'll be super happy. That'll be one amazing thing to see because I'll be like, wow, this is pretty cool stuff, though. If it does, come out. Actually, enjoy Yote. I mean, who didn't? Yote was pretty good. It's a pretty good game, though. The thing about Yote was that, because I mean, if it plays like Tsushima and it feels like Tsushima, and there probably was a couple changes in it, but at the end of the day, though, I mean, shit, it's sad that it got literally butchered by the media. Even though it sold 3.3 million, they think it's actually a good win. I'm like, no, it's not a good win. That game should have sold 5 or 6 million because, especially, it's a sequel. It's like movies, right? When you go to the movies, you got a sequel. Usually, the sequel has to do better than the prequel. No joke. Usually, it does. Sometimes sequels suck. Um, but for example, look at Terminator though. I'm a fan. No, I don't. It's okay. But it should have sold more. But the thing is with media though, media literally talked about Xbox that whole month. It's like the Yote news was not out there, and it's a shame though because that game really deserved a lot, and I do mean a lot of publicity. It deserved a lot of publicity. And they didn't give it to it. They rather focus on the bad news because it gets clicks, and that's what sucks. So let's see now. But yeah, I mean, if it gets announced, man, super happy, super happy. Terminator is the OG of IBAC. Yes, Terminator 2 was one of the best sequels ever made, but there was a ton of good sequels from back in the day, a ton of good ones, but not as good as the Terminator 2. But at the end of the day, though, I mean, that's what you want to see. You want to see it do way more better than how it was. That's why you put out sequels to do way more better. But yeah, I mean, I was kind of sad though, like seeing that the OTA didn't get the proper love it did. Hey, it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. Let's see now. So there's not gonna be a Resident Evil demo for what it seems, and yeah, that sucks for everyone wanting to try that Resident Evil game. There's not gonna be a demo. No, no. Oh, here we go. Yes, found something to talk about. Woohoo! Let's bring this sucker up, guys. This is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna talk about today. Of course, here comes the Xbox time because without it, we're not. It's not good. Though Xbox has been nominated for GOTY since 2010. Xbox has been part of the Game of the Year GOTY nominations since 2010, making it 15 years since one was nominated. The latest nominees of the Game Awards 2025 is now live. Winners announced on December 11th. However, as we wait for the award show to take place, the new GOTY to be crowned, players should know that no Xbox exclusives are making it into the nominations, leaving them out running to win the prestigious award. Xbox exclusive hasn't been nominated for GOTY for 15 years. Spotted by the gamer, Nick Marcelli's latest post on X, formerly Twitter, reveals that GOTY nominee of the Game Awards from 2013 to today, categorizing them as PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox exclusive. PlayStation has had 15 games nominated, including titles of Last of Us, Spider-Man, God of War, Death Stranding 2, and more. Nintendo has 12 exclusives nominated, including Mario, Super Mario Odyssey, Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and more. Xbox, mentioned above, has had none. The answer to when Xbox exclusives were nominated to GOTY will not make the fans happy, as if before the Game Awards ceremony even began. The last time Xbox exclusives were nominated for this award was through the Spike Video Game Awards, where Halo Reach and Mass Effect 2 were nominated. However, none of these games won the award. If you're wondering what the latest GOTY nominees TGA Awards, Play Obscure, Expedition 33, Hotline 6 on Donkey Kong Bonanza, Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Kingdom Come Deliverance, and Haze 2. Additionally, Clever's Christmas Vision 33 has a broken record at TGA 2025. What are your thoughts on with no Xbox exclusives being nominated for Gotti since 2010? What are my thoughts? What are my feelings? Am I in pain? Am I gonna go into a corner and cry? No. To be honest though, why should I be mad? Because we already knew what this was gonna come around to. And to be honest though, it's his loss. Because with all these games that were nominated this year, you have Avowed, you have Ninja Gaiden 4, you have tons of great games out there that could have been put just south of midnight, especially. They could have been put on there. No joke. Would have put out there. If it was on there, whichever game that Xbox put out this year, it would have been perfect. And that would have gotten us to tune in and watch the Game Awards, even though it doesn't win, even though it doesn't get there, right? Because we don't know if it's going to win, because knowing the Game Awards, it is what it is, right? But at the end of the day, though, people would have tuned in just to watch that and say, oh man, Xbox got nominated. That's amazing for the first time. That's cool. That's awesome. Fantastic. But it is what it is. And do you think Xbox will reveal their hybrid PC at the TGA? I don't know about that. Indiana Jones didn't even get mentioned. Yeah, I got some mentioned in some areas. I think it did. Let me go check again because I have it right here though. But at the end of the day, though, let me see. Let me go down the list. Going down the list, Alpha. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Split Fiction. Indiana Jones gets in best performance though by Troy Baker. Best performance, Indiana Jones and the Big Circle, Troy Baker. Just in best performance though. That was another one though. Why didn't Indiana Jones get nominated for Game of the Year though? That would have been a good game to also be on Game of the Year. But hey, you know how it is, chat. You know how it is. This is all recently biased. Yeah, that's how it is. There's speculation Half-Life 3 gets announced at. I won't get my hopes up until I see it. Here's the thing though, chat. Remember one thing I keep telling you guys a lot, and I do mean a lot of the times. When you guys listen to rumor, take it to as a grain of salt. Don't take it personally. Don't go nuts about it. If you see it, cool. If you don't, it's cool too. That's how you got to see things. You can't go nuts with these rumors because look, rumors, as I say, are just rumors. We have seen so many times this generation that rumors have effed up. The only rumors I get really excited about is of games. I don't get excited about like the Xbox is dead or all that other stuff, right? Shame as since I liked Indie. Yes, Indie was a really good game. I don't know why I did not get in the. You know how it is, right? And then in December last year, so yeah, I did not get put it on there because you didn't in December last year. Okay, cool. But like I was saying though, right? When I see those rumors, they don't affect me because at the end of the day, though, I always wait for the company to come out and speak. I always tell you guys, wait for the company to come out and speak. Wait for the company to come out and announce it. Wait for the company to say something because these rumors are just insane these days. Nah, I'm just not watching it, Sasafo. I get it, Safo. I get it. If it was a PS5 exclusive, it would have been nominated. Oh, Dustin Lambert, it could have been 100% have been nominated. Because remember that grin on his face when he showed that PS Indiana Jones coming to PlayStation 5. He was just smiling. He was just happy to have announced that. Just for him to go out there and shame Xbox. 'Cause that's how he is. And again, I do not know why they're always trying to shame Xbox. I don't get it, but hey, it is what it is. All we gotta do is be happy. All we gotta do is game. And like I say, again and again and again, Worry about what to play next. Worry about what you're gonna eat. Worry about what you gotta do today. That's all you gotta worry about. This is just a hobby, and this is for fun. Valve will be smart to drop Half-Life 3 since they have will have launched the Steam machine, don't you think? Yeah, but that would be it would be a smart move if they actually did that though. It would be super smart if they actually did that. But again, sorry. Again, let's wait till they announce it. Let's wait till they announce it. Let's not get excited till we see it. If it gets announced, yay, Half-Life 3, awesome. But for the Video Game Awards, I don't know if they need to do that on there. Let me check something though. Hold up, chat. One second. Let's go look at something, right? Because I always like to look at stuff out here. So Steam machines. Let me go for YouTube. Steam machine. Because it was announced on the Valve channel, right? Wasn't it? Let me see. Yeah, maybe they could announce it on there though. But if I was them, I would just do a showcase and show. If I was Valve though, this is what if I was Valve, this is what I would do though. Personally, this is what I do if they're gonna do like some good marketing on there, right? This is what I do. I say, let me do a showcase showing you what the Steam machine does and talk a little bit about the Steam machine, right? As they've been doing. But at the end of the day, though, I would seriously show Half Life on there just to get that pumping. Because I'll be honest with you, it's a good marketing that if they show the Steam machine and have the Half Life trailer by showing the Steam machine even more than what they showed about, have the Half Life trailer on it. I mean, that's it. I will actually really push a lot. Actually push a lot on it. So, but seriously though, the VGA has always been a Sony marketing arm, bromance, circle jerk. Wow, Half Life is a huge IP. If it gets a trailer, but I hope there's zero here. Yeah, that's why it's a huge IP. So that's why if I was them, I would take advantage and promote it on my own channel instead of having giving it to Jeff Keighley and giving them that money to promote that game. I would have just done it on my channel. And trust me, people will go in and watch it because I do. It's like, look, it's one of those games that people look forward to. Half Life is a huge game. But Chrissy, I thought first party exclusives don't sell consoles. Well, Rachie, it depends on the title though. It depends on the title though. Sometimes the title helps push. But if they want to really promote the Steam machine, right? Because this console just came out, they want to really promote it. That game will be key to promote that machine though. Because that game has been waited for years and years on end. I mean, that's something that each year I see something pop up about Half Life 3. Whatever it comes out, it pops up. It pops up. But again, just to promote the Steam machine, because I'm talking about marketing deal, because that IP is so big, it's insane that if they actually do show you something about Half Life, people will jump in there and see the showcase of the Steam machine or just focus on that trailer. That would be fucking huge, though. And especially since they said it has something to announce, though. Yeah, I'm glad for the Steam machine. More competition is good. Yeah, me too. I'm glad for that, too. Am I going to get one? You ask me. Yeah, I'll get one down the way because, again, it's got an HDMI 2.0. It's going to be 4K. It'll be nice, for me to use the TV for my living room, to play some Steam games on it if I wanted to. Also has the touchpad. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. It'll be a nice thing to get. It'll be a nice thing to get. It'll be sweet. I like the one sell on Steam Machine much. Steam guys already have access to Steam on their. Yeah, that's the truth though. That's the truth though. But it would be a pretty good announcement, especially for their channel though. Actually, pump up and promote the Steam Machine at least. Because like I said, every year goes by, there's got to be one or two rumors on Half Life. One or two tops. There's always a discussion about Half Life. Is the next Half Life coming? Is the next Half Life coming? Is the next Half Life coming? I mean, that's a game that's really talked about. When did Half Life 2 come out? In 2004. So imagine they bring back that legendary IP. That would be insane. That'd be insane. I mean, Raichi, remember one thing, Raichi. What was the game that sold PlayStation 5? Remember that, Raichi? You know what that game was? You know that one, Raichi? I mean, there's only one game that actually promoted and sold the hell out of the PS5. How do we know what was that game called? Because at the end of the day, Raichi, at the end of the day, we saw Sony be on his knees and say, hey, this game over here, yay. You know? And that was Call of Duty. Call of Duty was the game that helped push the PlayStation. That's why they did not want Microsoft to buy Call of Duty because, hey, we saw the numbers and we saw what's happening. And look how much money Microsoft made just for by Call of Duty last year itself. I don't know about this year, but it was interesting to see. Twitter sold more PS5s than any other. I mean, Elon Musk wants to do a game though. He wants to do a game. I mean, Twitter should be his number one game on PlayStation. It will sell like crazy, right? And that may not buy a PlayStation 5 was a free Chinese gotcha game. Can't especially later. Oh Lord. See a third party game. That's the thing though. Third parties are because here's what's funny though, right? I mean, if you guys okay, let's bring this last discussion real quick. What is the game these guys are counting for that's gonna sell PS5s now? It's gonna be GTA 6. That's what they say. That's what they bring into the table. They say GTA 6 is gonna help push this console. It's gonna help it sell. It's gonna be insane. They're looking for that insane thing that is GTA 6 is gonna help sell the PS5s. He's not talking about Astroflop though, where you are. He's talking about Genshin Impact, I think it was. Because if you know who Reichi talks about, like all these all these games that he plays on there, or some games that that only come out on PS5 that are not on Xbox though. But it's not Astrobot though. He's not talking about Astrobot though. But yeah, just to let you know. Don't sit here. Let me tell you. Didn't fall your magical SSD trick. I know I did. Don't sit here and tell me you didn't fall for the magical SSD trick. I know I did. No, I did not fall for the magical SSD trick. I'm that person that I say, and I gotta tell you, I did not fall for it. No way. That magical SSD thing was for me when I saw this, and I like did some research about it, and basically focused, and listened to all the PC guys, and they were telling a lot, talking about the SSD thing. I was like, okay. And I also heard a couple friends that do own a PC that said, nah, that's not true. There's no magic behind it. And then, for example, when we saw Ratchet and Crank Rift Apart go to PC, we all saw that that game was running fine without the magical SSD, so there was no magic to it. So at the end of the day, that was basically, and kind of funny though how that kind of slid through and just hid is about the magical, beautiful, powerful SSD that was mentioned so many times. Remember that? Now it's Pisser. Now we're talking about Pisser Tech. Yeah, the next new thing, Pisser. But yeah, I mean, if Elon Musk must do a game, he should do Twitter. The Twitter game. PlayStation fans, jump into Twitter. Go diss your Xbox fan. Yes, right here on your Twitter game, only for $70. You know. And chat, listen up. The crazy ones gotta go. Chat. Like I said, I was going to stay here for a couple more minutes. It's time for me to go. We already read through the news. We talked about a couple things. I did not like game must be on SSD with 1 gigabyte. Actually runs better on most Gen 4 drives PC due to direct storage. And even though it isn't much in games, Sony blew a lot of smoke up your butt. Yeah, they did. With that, they did. Yes, sir. Sir, we got so many games coming. We're gonna have one hell of a good year. We are. 2026 is gonna be amazing. People want to wait for Grand Theft Auto. I'm more excited for Halloween, to be honest, though. I'm more excited for all those games that are going to be coming out, man. It's going to be insane. And the partner program is going to be cool, too. I can't wait to see it. But yeah, chat, tell me what you've all been playing since yesterday. I forgot to ask you guys because, I had to jet real quick. I had to go to the office. I had a couple things to do, even though we had my brother Joey on here that he says is going to come by on Mondays. Chat, remember, Maurice will come by tomorrow. We got the game tester coming in the building. I want to hear his thoughts about the Steam Machine. I want to hear his thoughts, about the Game Awards and the several other things. It'll be a fun, awesome show. Just remember that the Xbox tester is going to come by tomorrow morning. We're gonna have a blast though. But me, like I said, I was playing Ball X Pit yesterday, and man, I gotta say it's been a fun game. Yes, Ball X Pit Dillo Night is such a fun, good game, man. It's insane. It's so freaking addicting, man. Guess I already got. I guess I passed the first boss. I wonder if that game is mobile though. Hold on. Let me go check the store real quick. Because if it's mobile, I'm getting that sucker. Hey, hey! Let's see now. App Store. All right, let's see now. Let's see if I can find it in here. No, it's not mobile. No, I'm sad now. No. I'm on level 6. Nice, nice. I played my Xbox One VCR. Nice. We call it here like I have muerto, the coffin. The Xbox coffin. Because it looks like a big old coffin, though. The Xbox One. Yeah, these guys are so mean. Oh, man, chat. Chat, thank you guys for playing the Division 2 and Construction Simulator and Supermarket Simulator. Man, that Supermarket Simulator is so addicting, man. I'm actually happy to put away. I've been playing so much on PC, I'm thinking about getting a 4080. Nice. I played the Pigeon Sim. Nice, nice, nice. Good stuff. I tried the Pigeon Sim yesterday, but I don't know. My heart wasn't into it. I jumped into the Ball X Pit. Let me try this. I'm like, wait, this game, though. This game, wow. Can't wait to just keep on playing, unlocking the characters, man. Such a fun game. Such a fun game. Like I said, indie games, man, are killing these days. They are. They are. But chat, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Thank you all for super chats. Thank you all for memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys to death. Sorry I was on really late today. It was insane. Um, Sean Waters says, I really want Half Life 3. Who does not want to see Half Life 3? I mean, like I said, every year goes by, at least one or two rumors repop about Half Life 3. They do. It's insane. It's insane. So if they do bring it back, it will be nice, to see that game come back and people that have been missing it for all these years. It'll be nice to see. It'll be nice to see, though. But chat again, thank you all for hanging out with us. Right here today, with me, sorry. Thank you for hanging out with me. I still have my Series X. We'll get the Magnus. Who's not? I'm waiting for that console too. Ready to jump into it. But the Steam Machine will be a nice one, nice little thing to get too. Set up on the patch racing and mods recently. Nice, nice, nice. But yeah, chat, you guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys to death. Seriously, you guys bring the best out here, and that's why I do these shows because hey, when you guys come by, we laugh, we have fun, and always enjoy just chilling and hanging out here at the end of the day. That's what we do, chat. That's what we do. So, chat, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell so I can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful night. Do mean a beautiful and awesome Wednesday. Is it? No, wait, it's Tuesday. My bad. Tuesday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast if we do come back at 7 p.m. ET with Sablo, the Big Pooh Man, Silent Cypher, right here in this very same YouTube channel. If they invite me, if they don't, XBI Español with Elvis Elecita and Metal Berserker on Fridays at 7 p.m. ET. And Mondays through Saturdays sometimes if I'm going to go ahead and play a game. It all depends, though. Mondays through Saturdays, Good Morning with Crazy Luke Gaming when I send the signal out over there on Twitter X, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's why you got to hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes out, talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Have a beautiful Tuesday, you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning with Maurice, the Xbox tester. My bad, the games tester, because he changed his name, right here on Good Morning with Crazy Luke Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one.